All right. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wawakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like. Pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well, including you women to the dead in Yahweh Shai also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel, none of this would even be possible. Okay? Let me start this off with the book of Matthew 24 to just kind of set the theme of this lesson. You know, which it's all spiritual. You know, the spirit's like the wind, so we'll see where it takes us. But this is Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So this gospel is getting around the whole earth. This word is getting out. Okay? So you're going to find out through this video that there are people who know that the RFID chip is the bark of the beast. So this word is getting out. People do know, you know, so the Lord is working in many different ways. Well, let's read this again. Matthew 24 and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So once this word goes around the whole world, then shall the end come. But it's not only about telling our people, we have to tell other nations the truth also. So once this word goes around the whole earth, not just for Israelites to hear, but for all nations to receive whatever their mission is, whatever their message is to receive, the end will come. And many people, they understand that the RFID chip is indeed the bark of the beast. Okay, so this word is getting out. All right, so let's play this video here.
You know, the butterflies in my stomach, just like before I get on stage. You know, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I'm like, well, you know what? God asked me to do this, so I did it. And I will only do it when He asked me to do it.
So that was going to be my next question. Would you ever consider having your own service, kind of like Kanye with the Sunday service, or that's just absolutely not?
See, the thing about that is like to put it on a day to say, all right, this day I'm going to get touched by God. To me, it don't make sense. It's whenever you get touched by Him, then speak it, then do it. I mean, you know, you're not going to get it like that. It's not going to happen. Oh, every Sunday God's going to talk to me. That don't even make sense. And when He does talk to me, trust me, I will pass it on.
The first thing that came to my mind when I saw it. Let me explain something, people. If you have not seen X do this sermon, you need to go find that on Google or whatever. Because it's powerful. It hit me in my soul. The question that I wanted to ask you, but I couldn't get in touch with you at the time was, do you feel like we're in the end times with coronavirus? Do you feel like coronavirus is...
Okay.
Well, let me go on ahead and answer that. Do I feel like we're in the end times? Well, according to the scriptures, we are indeed in the end times. Okay? So this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world. So Esau is in power right now. And we know that once Esau is in power, we're definitely at the end of days. You know, typically we've been at the end of days since our Lord Yahweh Shai went to that cross. But we also know that we're in the end of days based off of Esau. Esau is the end of the world. He is the end of the world. The fact that you see these Edomites in rulership to this day, you know that we're at the end of this world. Okay? There have been other kingdoms, other rulerships, and look where we are now. We're finally at that age where the wicked has been revealed. Okay, so the answer is yes, we are at the end of the world, and it's not because of the Rona. Okay?
All right. See, this is how I'm explaining that. The minute we're born, we're dying. The minute we're born, we're dying because we're taking step towards our death. No.
Let me say this, DMX, great artist when it comes to the hip hop world. But, he's trying to be philosophical. He's kind of going around the question. It was a yes or no question. Do you feel, because of the Rona that we are at the end of days? And he's coming in with this, well, from the moment you come into the world, you're dying. Well, that's not what he asked you, although, yes, that is true. Okay, the answer is yes, we're at the end of the world. Okay, but he's going to bring up another point or another question. Well, let me just play the video and stop interrupting for a second.
I know when it's actually going to be, or simply going to be, but the minute you're born, you're dying. So, of course, when you look at it like that, yeah, we're moving towards the end of days. Nobody knows how many days we have left, or what's going to happen to end our days. But yes, we're definitely going towards the end of days.
Okay, because for me, when I look at this, I see coronavirus, I see dudes talking about microchip, and to me, microchip ain't nothing but the mark of the beast. Where they
Say it again?
Hey, he just said it right there. Hey, the microchip ain't nothing but the bark of the beast. So the word's going out, and I gotta mention, hey, 144 thumbs down on this video. That's the number, man. That's the spiritual number, 144. All right, so I gotta mention that. But anyway, so this man, his page is called Prophet Muscle. He says the bark of the beast is the RFID chip. But you got a lot of, ignorant, men who claim to be in the truth who can't even see that. That's how you know Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to really have to sweep the house of Israel. When it comes to those who claim to be leaders, those who claim to be believers, and they can't see that the RFID chip is the bark of the beast. But yet you have people in the world who clearly see this. Okay, so what's the excuse? The excuse is this. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is the one causing people to believe whatever lie they believe. That's just the truth. Okay?
When I look at this, the coronavirus, I see the coronavirus.
All right, see, this is how I'm explaining that. The minute we're born, yeah, we're moving towards the end of days. Nobody knows how many days we have left, or what's going to happen to end our days. But yes, we're definitely going towards the end of days.
Okay, because for me, when I look at this, I see coronavirus, I see dudes talking about microchip, and to me, microchip ain't nothing but the mark of the beast. Where they
Say it again?
When I look at this, the coronavirus, I see them trying to throw microchip on you, which is the mark of the beast. I'm not about the mark of the beast, so that's why I'm feeling like it's the end time. I just want to know.
Coronavirus that's not going to be the end of the. That's not going to be the end of the world. That's not going to be the end of the days. That's not going to be the end of the man. It's just something to make you aware of how fragile life is. And like I said before, it's during the most difficult situations that you become aware of what God is willing to do for you.
So anyway, long story short, let's just say this. He asked, basically, does he think that these are the end of days, seeing how the coronavirus is here, basically. And yes, that is a clear sign that we are indeed in the end of times. Okay, so check this out. This is 2 Ezra 15:49. I will send plagues upon thee. The Rona is a plague. Widowhood. You better believe there are women who lost their husbands due to Judgment 19. Poverty. There's been reports of small businesses going bankrupt, people losing their businesses, which leads to what? not having income, which means you can't eat. Famine, sword, okay? Judgment 19 is a sword on its own, and it's only going to pick up, along with other things, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. So the fact that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai allowed the coronavirus to spread throughout the earth shows you this is what he wants. That's why this disease known as judgment, that I call Judgment 19, it is a widespread disease. Okay? It's a widespread disease. And many people have been affected by it. And, you know, they'll say the numbers are dwindling. Then they'll say the numbers are jumping back up, whatever. But ultimately, this is just one of the tools that Esau's using, because why? Esau is the Lord's sword. This is from the Lord himself. This is really what the Lord is using. This is a plague that the Lord is sending. Again, 2 Ezra 15 and 49. I will send plagues upon thee: widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. And a lot more of that is coming. Just stay tuned and watch what the Lord is going to do in these days to come. 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 15. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? So here it is, we're going on a year, and you still have Judgment 19 spreading throughout the earth. And yes, that is a part of the end times. That's a part of the Lord showing that he's visiting the earth, which he made. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood? Or may any one quench the fire and stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? So here it is. We're still seeing the Rona. Who has driven them away? Okay? And this is just another tool that Esau's using to bring in that new world order. Okay? This is all about trying to get everybody microchipped. Let's go to the book of Luke. Luke chapter 12. Luke chapter 12 and verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell ye nay, but rather division. So Yahweh Shai is coming to bring division. Those who get microchipped, those who don't get microchipped. That's division. A lot of Israelites are going to give in to that microchip. But that's also a part of that division that Yahweh Shai is setting up. That microchip is another tool that the Lord is using to set division on this earth. Okay? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay. So peace isn't coming. It's about to get really, really dark and sinister in this world. Okay? Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth. I tell ye nay, but rather division. We take this video back.
Them trying to throw Michael on you, which is the
Definitely going towards the end of days.
okay. Because for me, when I look at this, I see coronavirus. I see dudes talking about microchip, and to me, microchip ain't nothing but the mark of the beast. Where they
Say it again?
But I look at this. The coronavirus, I see them trying to throw microchip on you, which is the mark of the beast.
So if DMX didn't know that, well, he heard it just now. And see, that's how beautiful the Lord is. There's many ways that truth gets spread, whether it be by the man of the Lord, whether people just talking randomly, things like this being brought up. The truth is being spread regardless. You know, all things work in benefit to the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let's go to the book of Job right quick. I'm going to go to the book of Job, chapter 5, and verse 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, and their ultimate enterprise is going into their new world order. Okay? They've been planning this for so long. It's their ultimate plan. But in order for them to perform this plan, it takes great planning. They can't just take the chance and mess up their opportunity. So now we're in that time where it's finally time for them to make that move, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not going to keep delaying their operation. He's not going to keep breaking up or frustrating their operation, because see with the division amongst Esau, that also is a tool that the Lord uses to frustrate their device, to frustrate that RFID device, radio frequency identification device. That is their invention that they're trying to bring forth. That is the thought of the devil. Okay? He disappointed the devices of the crafty. That device mainly being the radio frequency identification device, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, which is the New World Order. But it's coming to a point where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not going to keep delaying by the hands of these devils. Okay, so let's jump to the book of Ezekiel. Man, I love this truth so much. Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 26. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Well, those times are not far off anymore. The Lord is not going to keep delaying this enterprise. The Lord is going to actually let them go forth and try to bring the chip. This is coming. Ezekiel 12 and 26. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord, power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord, power. So the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are not going to be prolonged anymore. Why? Because the Lord is the one prolonging it, so he's going to let off. Okay? He's not going to keep frustrating the devices of these devils, man. That's why we're giving you this word now while it's hot and ready. Because see, our people don't understand that we're coming into a very, very dark time, man. A very, very dark time. For real, you know. Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So if you be of the Lord's men, if you be of the elect, man, woman, and child, you're going to be protected in those days. This is not for you. Although we are going to be tempted and tested, okay, it's going to be a part of that trial of our faith. The Lord is going to see to it that we make it through it, okay? Because think about this. And this is how you know this is totally spiritual, and this is all about the elect. Esau, if he wanted to, could literally sit somebody down and force them to take the RFID chip. But something like that would not happen to the elect, because it can't happen. Okay? It can't happen to the elect. It's not set up. So don't get messed up in your mind and think, well, what if they do this and do that? Look, if you're of the elect, there's nothing that they can do to you that can set the Lord to change his mind on delivering you. Okay? You're not going to give in. That's why we're doing what we're doing now, so that the Lord can fight for us in the time of war, when it's game time. Right now we're in practice. We're in rehearsal. That's why the scriptures tell you to rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, because we're coming into game time. I'm so excited. Yeah, you might get shook up at times, but man, this is beautiful. We're here. We're finally here, man. You know how many times we had to die and come back, to say we're finally here. We're here. We're at the end. We're at the time of our deliverance, man. Oh man. Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which is that chip, also known as Jacob's trouble, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this chip is going to be pushed throughout the world. That's why they're calling it the New World Order. It's not just going to be here in Babylon. This is going to be the new currency. This is why they're trying to collapse the society. All right. So anyway, the word is out. People know what the bark of the beast is, but you have certain men who claim to be in this truth who can't see it. So I guess joke's on you. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wa Rakakodash. Shalom.